Hi Leos, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your forecast for September 2025. This is the new month, so new energies are going to be effective this September. I will use the Ideal Tarot, Love Oracle amongst other decks for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. The overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the Empress card. Your personal magnetism is going to be at its peak. You're going to be much admired. You also need to focus on your friendships because the deepening of bonds is going to be there. Social events will also require your attention, so maybe you need to network. Financial transactions, paperwork, and technical issues will be there, so invest wisely this September. Other than that, Leos, you shouldn't take everyone at face value because sometimes people can backtrack and go back on their words. The final days of August stepping into September, I do have the Eight of Cups. Now, this is a person whose back is towards us. Likewise, I think in those final days, you needed to walk away from situations which are ugly, unhealthy for you. Psychologically, this may not have been your best period. Perhaps work-wise also your schedule may have been disrupted, but then you had to prioritize and complete tasks at hand. Clarifications may have also been sought with respect to financial transactions. I think you were someone who needed to speak your truth. You needed to focus on principles. Maybe as a leader of the pack also you were dealing with someone who was non-compliant. You needed to put that person in his or her place. Primarily, I think, Leos, you needed to maintain your composure. Incidentally, with the Three of Swords in the obstacle position or in the challenge position, I think harsh words can certainly mar your relationships and the damage could be permanent. So be extra watchful when it comes to your speech. Words can cut like a knife. This lady, she seems to be distraught, hurt. The swords are also tearing into that heart right here. So ill health is also something which you need to look into with that Eight of Cups energy coming into effect with the Three of Swords also. So you need to be careful of your aura. Maybe aura cleansing will help you get rid of the negative energy, negative vibrations around you. Again, work-wise also it could be a bit oppressive. It could be a time when you may have to give in to what others want. Be very clear when it comes to financial matters. No one should point a finger at you, Leos. Your rival could also be stirring up trouble. Yet you can use your intellect to good effect this September. Perhaps with that Three of Swords, you want to travel, you want to get away from the oppressive work environment, the claustrophobic situation that you find yourself. With the Fool card, you're looking at new beginnings. You also desire clarity. You want to unearth the real purpose of your life. Some issues bother us and we want answers right away, but then that may not be the case. I think communication is also going to increase, but you need to be mindful, like I said, of your words. You also need to speak to the management in case someone is bothering you. So your superior is also going to be someone whom you need to turn to. Yet this month your creativity is going to be in full swing. You can take heart from the fact that the output will be appreciated. Hard work is certainly going to be there and this could make you restless and impatient. But then again, it also allows you to accomplish much. While doing tasks also, I think you need to review them. The first 10 days of September, I do have the Five of Swords. With the 5 energy, you cannot be intolerant. You need to be flexible. You need to be prepared because your schedule could go for a toss. You need to make amends in case you have done something wrong, or if you have erred, then I think you need to rectify and rethink. You will complete a lot of work, but then some of your ideas may be deemed controversial, yet you can expect praise and appreciation for your work. There's also confirmation that you're on the right path. Negotiations is also the key in case you want those deals to be finalized. Even if you're reluctant, I think you need to do so. There could also be new ideas which could crop in your head, because with the Page of Wands, there's that restless energy, and this Five of Swords is also going to make you think on your feet. Even if you have a new idea, it may be early days, as it will take time for it to come to fruition. There could also be delays on account of issues. That is why I think this could remain at the back of your head. I think you also need to take your chances when it comes to clients and patrons, in case there are going to be those people who enter your life. I think you should use your clip talk. You should make gains, because money issues could be something which could leave you rattled. You could also renew contact with someone. The health of a loved one could also be a priority for many Leos at this time. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th September, is the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is a very slow moving energy. You're also dealing with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn. You want the status quo to be maintained. You don't want anybody to disrupt or alter your plans. Your boss could also be someone who could be breathing down your neck, so be vigilant. Perhaps he can hold meetings with clients expecting feedback from them, but you're also going to outsmart your boss. Maybe you're going to reschedule meetings, maybe you're going to start them ahead of time. This could irk your boss to no end, but then it is what it is. Other than that, I also feel that your boss could also want to hire someone whom she is acquainted with, but you're going to pour water on her plans. Maybe you will talk about the inexperience of this person or candidate, and this is how you're going to maintain the situation. There's no loss, no gain for you. At this time, I think you're someone who likes to keep to yourself, but if someone tries to needle you, you will retaliate for sure. In the final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th September, is the Eight of Pentacles, another pentacle in your reading. Now this lady, she is busy with the hands. Likewise, paperwork, technical matters will be of utmost importance to you. I think there could be clients who may want you to make concessions, but then you need to stay firm. In case there's an appraisal lined up, you will be esteemed. You need to work on your interpersonal skills. The management could also single you out, praise you for your contribution. Oftentimes in these days, you also need to be patient. You should bide your time, but you will complete what you set out to do. Many of you will also declutter your living space. Home improvements could also be lined up, especially in those final days. You should also listen to the viewpoint of your loved ones. You're also going to be someone who's going to look into technical issues, electrical repair work. From Lenormand, I do have the card letter, which means that you need to pen your thoughts, maybe write a letter to that special someone, or even with respect to official documents also, you need to look into them. Emails could be exchanged. Maybe you're also making your way for an interview with this card, so check your mails. Incidentally, I do have the card about your past, don't know, don't care, from the Love Oracle deck, which means that your person and you may not want to dwell on the past, or whatever was done cannot be undone, and that time also needs to be buried like the timepiece in the sand. It is something which you shouldn't dwell on. I think it shows your maturity. Maybe this is also a friend who is going to renew contact with you. This person wants to take this friendship to a higher level of commitment. Maybe you will have good conversations. This person is certainly attracted to you, with the Empress card showing up in your reading. I also have this card, living in a fool's paradise. For some of you, with the Eight of Cups as well as the Three of Swords, I think you could be dealing with heartache of some kind. Maybe you're also going to reject the advances of particular suitors. Maybe you expect this person to be more practical with respect to this connection, because the bubble will certainly burst. Love went cold is another card, which is a very harsh message in this reading, but then you must realize that if there's lack of warmth and ardor in a connection, then the relationship is not something that you need to dwell on. Some of you may be very persuasive. Maybe you're going to send a message to your person with the letter card. Maybe you're going to exchange photographs or send your own photograph across, but this person is not going to wear his heart on his sleeve. That is why it seems like a dead end. Maybe that is why you think that you should brush this relationship out of your life. Many of you could also be dealing with a partner who is very dominating. Maybe he wants everybody under his thumb. Interestingly, those of you who are romancing, I think you want free-flowing conversation. Maybe you're going to talk about your childhood, your family heritage with your person. You don't want those walls to come crumbling down because you're someone who believes that it's only you who's taking the initiative. I'm also picking up that some of you could be in a relationship where your person is very dominating, so you need to reflect on this connection. Maybe you want clear answers from your person. From the Kipper deck, I do have the card expectation. So this lady, she is expecting some news. Perhaps you're also expecting communication from your person, but this person is going to keep you waiting. Even with respect to work, there could be some news that you're expecting. The last card in this reading is sobriety from the Butterfly Oracle deck. I think you need to be sober, you should be temperate, you should maintain your poise, you should also distance yourself from overdoing things, indulging too much, drinking, eating, all of it should be in moderate quantities this September, as this could eventually have a bearing on your health as well as your temperament. I hope, Leos, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.